What up, my people? I'm gonna be putting out content after content after content, as much as I can about spirituality and waking up. So let's wake the fuck up, everybody. Um, I know I'm not the best looking right now, but hey, fuck it. Um, so waking up and experiencing that is a big thing, and a lot of people are going through it right now. And I want all of you to understand and not be afraid. Don't freak out. That's just gonna make it worse for you. Don't scream. Don't think you're crazy, because you're not. You're not crazy at all, and that's the title of this video. You're not crazy. Um, I just wanted to point out some of the key things that you can do to make yourself feel better. So we all know the Lord's Prayer, at least some of us do. That gives us the option to make holy water, cleanse ourselves, and baptize our fellow people or beings. Because of Christ expanding throughout the universe, known as Solar Christ, allows us all to have the opportunity to get baptized and saved. And we can all do that for each other. It's completely open. So you don't have to be an angel. You don't have to be a God. You don't have to be Jesus Christ. You don't have to be a priest. You don't have to be a preacher. You can do it for your next door neighbor if you want to, or your daughter or your son. And I'm going to explain to you how you can do this. So, get your pool, or I don't care what you use, any type of amount of water that can allow you to be physically dunked in and come back out, your entire body. If that exists, whether it's a tub, a pool of water, even a lake, if that's what you have, or a river, what I want you to do is stand next to it, and then I want you to say the Lord's Prayer. And I'll say it for you, so if you don't know it. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth that is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us for our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the power, the kingdom, and the glory, forever and ever. May it all be holy. May I be safe. May you be safe. And may we be blessed. Amen. Those of you that are watching this video incognito, thank you. Sucks because I can't see that you watched it, but I'm grateful because at least you're trying. So, I wanted to go over some things. Some of the things that went through the airwaves that shouldn't have happened. First, you will always be remembered. You don't have to worry about shit. Okay, you don't have to make videos. You don't have to be remembered by another person. You don't have to be wanted. Nothing. You are eternal. You will live on forever, and you'll have nothing standing in your way. What else? Some of us have been judged and harmed, and we've been pushed to the limit, and we don't deserve that. We are all sorts of beings. I mean, there's etherics, there's tall whites, there's Dracos, there's cats, I don't know what the fuck is a cat. A cat is it's a humanoid being, but with fur and kind of looks like a cat. And it's like, you can tell. I can see when I look at a person, I register. Oh, that's a cat. Oh, that's a Draco. Oh, that's a golden. Oh, like, I know my shit when I look at someone, and you guys should too. Those of you that your third eye is turning on, fucking awesome, but don't be afraid of it and don't let it control you. Just because your third eye is on doesn't mean that you are gonna see all and you are gonna basically be greater than your next door neighbor. Your next door neighbor can do it too, but the thing is don't let your dreams control you. Okay, so if you think something or imagine something and your third eye's on, there's a chance you might actually see that object. If you're like me, the creation of something kind of creates a piece of consciousness as well. So all I'm saying is, don't let your dreams control you. Don't let your consciousness harm you and put you in a negative state of mind, thinking that you are being punished or that you are being ruined or harmed because you are waking up. That's all bullshit. Don't let your dreams destroy who you are and what you are. what else? Waking up in the astral, waking up at all spiritually, it starts when your motor skills start, right? As soon as you start waking up when you're about 2 years old, 3 years old, things are starting to kick in. You're starting to know this is that, that's mom, that's dad. Expanding with this knowledge expands the consciousness and experience of that being. So as you exist, you co-create your consciousness. Then as you co-create your consciousness, you also create time. And so really, time is just a self-experienced thing. Without experiencing time, or without there being a piece of consciousness or a piece of being somewhere, piece of creation somewhere that experiences time, allowing it to exist. So what else? Oh yeah, and also because there's creation allowing their time to exist, which also means that there's love. As long as there is time, there is love. And love courses through literally everything in existence. If you haven't noticed, we are all in the light. I don't know if you guys have opened up your eyes to that, but I have. And it's clear as daylight. It is very, very, very bright where I exist. I see white light in everything. My body, my food, my drink, and it literally heavenizes the object and stabilize it as what it is. So nobody can fuck with it. Nobody can change it. Nobody can alter it energetically, which could harm you and harm your family. So that's out the fucking window. So you need good food. You need good drink. You need to be aided. You need to be cared for. You don't need to be treated badly. You don't need to be punished. You don't need to be judged. And all you out there that's in the astral and the energetic realm, you know who the fuck I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. Stop judging. Do not judge if you do not understand. Do not harm what you do not understand. Open your mind, expand your consciousness, and open up your heart. Because there's a lot of awesome beings out there that would freak you out if you just weren't used to them because of what they look like. Just because of a being has certain attributes about them doesn't mean that they're a demon. It doesn't mean they're evil. But there are some out there that you could just look at and be like, yeah, that's an evil being. That's a demon. Got it. But then there's some that look like that. However, they got a heart of gold and they're not evil. I don't understand that. So, I'm just telling you guys, I'm not a demon. I'm an angelic. I'm an angelic starseed. That's exactly what I am. I'm not a Draco. I'm an angelic. I don't have horns either. Also, those of you that get high or get drunk or whatever, that doesn't attract negative beings anymore. So you don't got to worry about that. Also, if you pass out, get high, get drunk, and you pass out, or if you get high and get drunk and you die from it, you will still go to heaven. There's no reason to stop you. There's no reason to put you in the ground like they did before. I'm not going to let that happen. And there's a lot of beings across the planet that won't let that happen either. Those of you that are gay or even from another country aren't going to be signaled out as an ET or a negative being or anything like that. No one needs to be judged like that. This whole monkey spider bullshit has got to go too. And those of you that are dreaming in our reality from another reality and you think you can control people and stuff, thinking it's a dream, it's not. This is a real existence, a real creation, and you should enjoy it. Open your mind and let us be happy and enjoy our reality, for this is where we exist. I love you guys. I'm going to keep ripping. I'm going to keep every day, okay? I'm just going to put content out there that tells you guys what's going on, what I'm experiencing, and what you need to know to keep you safe, loving, awesome energy around you so you can fight through this, wake up, see through the veil if you want, have control over that. Just because you turn on your third eye doesn't mean it stays on forever. You can turn it off. It's like a camera lens. You know, you can You can turn on the camera and you can turn off the camera. You can zoom in with the camera and you can zoom out with the camera. So keep that in mind. Again, I'm just going to keep putting content out there every day until we finally get some motivation going and some movement going and some good motivation. Why can't I think of the word? Momentum. There we go. Yeah. The more momentum we have, the better. And I'm going to keep pushing. Hopefully they don't delete my videos. I love you guys. Don't give up. You guys are fucking awesome. We've been through hell and back. We've been through a negative experience. A lot of us have been cleansed with the fire of Christ, and He is here for us. Jesus Christ is there within us in our hearts, and so is Ra, and so is Set, and so is Thoth, baby, and so is Zeus, and so is all these awesome beings. Do not ever give up. Don't ever give up. We are all here for you. We are all fighting for you, and we all love you very, very, very much. Those of you that can see through the veil, and some of you that are incognito and you're watching this video, you don't want other people to know, and you see, I'm going to give you a little treat. I show myself. If those of you who can't see, you will one day. But yes, I show myself. You can use your teeth right now. I know you're like, well, what's my teeth? It's a way to see. Those of you that are in the now and in the knowing and in the knowledge and in the understanding of how to see and all these different ways to see and all these different ways to experience will open up new doorways and new information, which will give you new consciousness. Remember, in order to create consciousness, you must experience said thing, right? If you experience it, you are creating consciousness about that thing, whatever it is that you are doing. So experience creates consciousness, experience creates energy. And remember, always remember this, E equals mc squared. Energy equals mass times the speed of light squared. We're in 5D. That's 3D's way of looking at things. So, but that also means that energy creates, through vibrational frequency, creates matter. And matter creates energy through vibrational frequency. So E equals M. Energy equals mass to the right vibrational frequency and or the speed of light squared. That's 3D. We're in 5D. So you can imagine how much of a greater scale that would be. It's such a huge, profound movement. And it's going to hit us. And it's going to save us. What else? Never give up. Never give up. And this whole Black Lives Matter thing, don't give up on that either, because I think that's a really cool movement. I think all human beings should be caring for each other. All beings need to be caring for each other. You know, the reptilians need to care for us, and humanity needs to care. We all have to care and understand that we are all beings from God. We don't need to fight each other. We do not need to put each other through an even more negative time just because of someone's one word or someone's one thought. You know, we shouldn't let that control us. By walking around and protesting and going as far as you can, yes, you open the mind, and yes, you expand that understanding, but also you feed the fire. You know, by going out there and bitching at a police officer and like hitting him or yelling at him or causing him to feel worse, the more and more fight you put into it, the more and more negativity that you place in an experience, the more and more negative energy and more negative consciousness that will be created there. So if you stay calm, I mean, yeah, you can protest, but if you stay calm and you don't let things get to you, be strong. If you do that, you will create less negative consciousness and in turn making our world even better. So I understand that you guys are trying to make it, understood that we shouldn't be treated this way. through the police brutality and stuff like that. I agree. I just think there should be a lighter way of pointing those things out. That's my opinion. I just want the best for our world and our universe, and we gotta hang on to that. Light's not just a light bulb. Light's not just shining away the darkness. Light's protection. Light's love. Light's healing. Light's cleansing. Light is joy. Light is happiness. Light is feeling strong and feeling willing to fight through anything. That's the light. The light is a smile on your face in a sad time. Light is birth. Light is life. Stop thinking that light is evil or bad, because it's not. It's badass. It's awesome. It's great. It's the best thing ever. So, I love you. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Don't. Okay? Because we're fucking badass beings. We are awesome. We are awesome. Some are from thought. Some are from God. Some, which, I mean, either way, you guys are from a God, but some are from Christ. Some are from Ra. We have some star seeds here. Keep these things in mind. And when you're out there and you're doing your thing and you're fighting the good fight, bring light with you. Bring your light. So, I guess, what else? See if there's anything else that I can remember then. Oh, your body and being is not a vessel of any kind. Okay, you do not hold spirits within you. You don't hold other pieces of consciousness within you. You don't hold a place. You're not 5D. You're not a reality within yourself. Your body is like a suit, right? Not literally like flesh over flesh, more like your body is solid, yes, and it exists in density. But within that, in another density, is your soul, spirit, spiritual body, light body, energy body, mental body. They all exist. Some of you have your 5D bodies activated, some of you don't. And over time, that'll happen, and you won't have to worry about that. So keep that in mind. What else? I gotta think. Also, so there should be no judgment at all. When it comes to, so I'm talking about from the spiritual side of things. If they're watching somebody and say they're a drug addict, they cannot break down their door energetically, come into their house, and then judge them on a level of a 3D cop or on a level of a regular life cop. You can't do that. That's not how things work. You gotta have a different perspective of judgment when it comes from the spiritual to the physical. You cannot judge in that way. You gotta look at it from a perspective of freedom. Everybody has free will. All universal laws must be applied, must be understood, so that way they do not be crossed. All of the energetic spiritual beings that exist here that think this is like a fucking yacht and they can hop on here and have their grand old party time and do all these terrible things to these people, including myself. Fuck that, dude. This isn't vacation and with a fucking arena in the middle, and it's not, and you're not really meant to be in that arena, and here they are just throwing you in there. Oh, I don't give a fuck. I want to be entertained. I'm playing the game. Fuck you. It's not a fucking game, dude. This is an actual existence. This is an actual afterlife. Those of you that died and exist here, this is our afterlife. Yeah, okay, some of you guys passed. Yeah, it's heaven for them. And then it's just a beautiful life for everybody else. Seriously, we need to keep that in mind. I know a lot of people are gonna be confused, but we need to take care of our dead. We need, not debt, dead, DEAD. We need to take care of our dead. We need to make it a good place for them. So that way, the consciousness of reality turns into a positive note, which then will help the physical people and beings that live here. Whew, that was a lot, man. That was a lot. That was a long video today, and that's a good thing, because I finally can make my long videos. Anyway, I love you. Don't give up. Don't fight the good fight, but fight with light. I love you. Namaste and Lak'ech, my family. Don't give up. I will always be here for you, and I am watching your videos, so don't think you're alone, because you're not. I love you. Peace.